We are so proud of these students who have been selected for the Student of the Month. This ceremony was established to honor our exceptional students, not only for their classroom accomplishments, but also for their athletic abilities or what they do outside of the classroom. This recognition program is about character and leadership, which these students exemplify inside and outside of the classroom on a daily basis with their peers. Our staff can only nominate one student each school year. So even though this may be the Student of the Month ceremony, for this staff member, this student is their Student of the Year. For our first recipient, I am going to welcome up Mr. Prain for Jamil Graves.
Morning, everybody. I have been lucky enough to be Jamil's teacher since his sophomore year. Although he is reserved and soft-spoken, he has always been a diligent student. He puts his best effort into every assignment and activity, paying careful attention to detail to ensure that it is his best work. Where Jamil really shines, however, is in work-based learning. This was Jamil's first year going out to work for 2 class periods each day, but he is already a seasoned veteran and an excellent worker. Jamil participates in our Career Skills Development Program, in which he goes out to various workplaces throughout the community. This year, Jamil has worked at Barnes & Noble, Burlington, Plato's Closet, DSW, and Pennington Quality Market. Students in our program practice work skills that are vital for success outside of high school, such as communication, teamwork, following directions, self-advocacy, and problem solving. Jamil displays all of these skills at his various workplaces, but showed a particular talent for organization and attention to detail at Barnes & Noble. When he told me that it was his favorite place to work, I jumped on the opportunity to schedule him exclusively for shifts there. Since then, Jamil's work skills, as well as his independence and confidence, have skyrocketed. I have seen Jamil come up with his own system for pricing, stocking, and merchandising products, everything from magazines to expensive Lego sets. He skillfully tags each product before carefully and thoughtfully placing it where it belongs, expertly balancing speed and accuracy. This growth, of course, would not be possible without the amazing support of our job coaches. Outside of work, Jamil is a talented artist, drawing fantastic pictures of his favorite TV and video game characters. Despite his more reserved nature, he loves to share his favorite YouTube videos with peers and staff alike, and has even learned some of the dialogue by heart. It has been a pleasure to watch Jamil grow over the past 3 years, from a shy teenager to a hardworking and gifted young man. Congratulations on this award, Jamil. It's well-deserved, and I hope you have the chance to celebrate.
Thank you.
No, second. Right in front of the podium.
Jamil, step back. There you go. For our next nomination, I'm going to call up Ms. Buck with Hope Lestitian.
It should come as no surprise that I've chosen you, Hope, as my Student of the Month this year. You brighten every day with your positive attitude. Oh my gosh, I'm getting like all a little emotional. You really have just the best attitude. I love seeing, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Give me a second. 9 months pregnant. You have such a genuine concern for your family and your friends. You are a great sister. I've heard repeatedly from your mom how great of a daughter you are. I see your concern and your love for your friendships, and it's really inspiring to see a young woman that is strong and loving and caring about everybody around her. I really don't usually cry. I truly appreciate your ability to manage your academics, your social life, and your personal well-being with such ease. I feel like a lot of times students get really stressed out in these years. Junior years are especially a hard year, but you really carry yourself with grace. You take care of yourself when you need it. You take care of those around you. You lift up everybody that you're near. You exemplify what it means to be a student athlete. You work hard both on the field and in the classroom. Your maturity is beyond your years. You're always seeking ways to improve yourself, and you're always looking at ways to lift up and improve those around you. You're approachable, you're teachable, you're open to learning in all aspects of life, and I think that that's a character trait that's really going to carry you far. You inspire those around you by setting high standards for yourself and encouraging those around you to reach for those higher standards for themselves as well. You're a natural leader. You've earned the respect of both your teachers and your peers. You possess confidence without arrogance. You lead without a need for praise from everybody around you. You possess the ability to lift others up and see the good in them without feeling intimidated by their greatness as well. You consistently support your friends, and it's truly admirable to see how you just are a good friend to everybody around you. I admire your dedication to work in and outside of the class. I've appreciated getting to know you more this year, and I'm so thankful that I've had the chance to get to know you and your awesomeness. So thank you for being you.
For our next Student of the Month nomination, I'm going to invite up Mr. Tees with Isha Singhal.
Good morning, everyone. I apologize on my raspy voice, I'm losing my voice. But it's a real pleasure to be standing here today to recognize someone who has truly left a remark on our business department here at Lawrence High School, Isha Singhal. Over the past 4 years, Isha has been a key part of our business department. From day one, she's brought energy, determination, and a genuine love for learning. She's the kind of student who doesn't just show up, she shows up prepared, engaged, and ready to lead. Through her involvement in DECA, Isha has taken her passion for business to an entirely new level. She has competed at both the state and international conferences, not just once, but multiple times, and each time she's represented our school with grace, confidence, and professionalism. More importantly, she's lived out the 4 points of the DECA Diamond, being academically prepared, community-focused, professionally responsible, and an experienced leader. This year, as our Vice President of Public Relations for our DECA chapter, Isha went above and beyond. She didn't just complete her task, she's owned her role. Whether it was promoting events, keeping our chapter connected, or inspiring new members, she's led with heart, creativity, and a strong sense of purpose. She's raised the bar for what it means to be a student leader in our DECA chapter. As her DECA advisor, I've had the chance to watch Isha grow over the years, not just as a student, but as a leader and as a person. It's been a privilege to watch her come into her own, and I know this is just the beginning of her journey. Isha, I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished, and even more proud of the kind, thoughtful, driven person you are. I wish you all the best as you take your next step at Berkeley. I'm confident you'll continue to grow and make meaningful impact wherever you go. Congratulations.
Our next nomination came from Mr. Yancic for Sarah Pais Sandoval.
You all hear me? Yeah, coachy voice, sorry. I also grew up in a loud house, so apologies. So it's really awesome being able to teach freshmen, watch them grow over the course of 9 to 10 months out of the year. Usually with freshmen, it can be very hit or miss, but with Sarah, she was always right on the dot, which is really cool. She's incredibly mature, She asked the hard questions. So at Lawrence, we try to strive for fostering academic success and excellence, thinking task, so critical thinking, asking the hard questions, and being a commitment to being a lifelong learner. And she has exemplified all three of those things this year, which has been really awesome. And I've really appreciated being a model role civ, especially when you ask the hard questions. One of my favorite things about Sarah is her commitment to that academic excellence as well. So Sarah applied to the PUP program. She gave me a 24 hours heads up for the recommendation, but we got it done, which was really neat. I'll just give you a little detail about that. Out of 300 applicants from a total of 5 schools, Sarah's one of 6 students of LHS that got picked. So there were 24 total in that program. So realistically, it's a really, really small number, and that just showed that PUP believes she exemplifies the characteristics that they're looking for. So that should be applauded because that's a huge commitment. So please, yeah. That was really awesome. All in all, it's been really fun teaching you, and I look forward to seeing you grow here at Lawrence. So thank you. This is for you.
For our next Student of the Month recipient, we have from Ms. Zuchek, Caitlin Anicetti. Unfortunately, Ms. Zuchek couldn't be here today, but she did leave me with something to read. It is my privilege to recognize Caitlin as my Student of the Month. I have known her since the beginning of the school year I have known from the beginning of the school year that it was always going to be her. I first met Caitlin in my regular chemistry class last year. The first thing that stood out to me was her natural ability to lead. Caitlin doesn't lead with volume or ego, but with a quiet confidence, kindness, and consistency. She brings people together and lifts others up while doing the hard work herself. Caitlin made the brave decision to take on AP Chemistry this year. I know there were times when she may have doubted herself, but she never let those doubts define her. Instead, she pushed forward, asking questions, seeking help when needed, and leaning on her peers to grow and succeed. That, to me, is what real success looks like. Not perfection, but persistence. The ability to get back up no matter how many times you get kicked down. Watching her grow this year has been one of the highlights of my teaching career, and I couldn't be more proud to recognize her today. These qualities that I mentioned are what I truly believe makes someone an excellent scientist. Compassion, determination, the ability to work through challenges, and having heart. Again, this is why I have selected Caitlin as my Student of the Year. For our next nomination, I'm going to invite up Mr. Underwood with Devlin Maloney.
Good morning, everybody, and to everybody up here, congratulations to the parents in the back. You can see why, as teachers, we come to work every day is to see, the young leaders that we have in this building. But now I get to brag a little bit about Devlin. Devlin, as everybody has said before, it's not just your Student of the Month, it is the Student of the Year. As teachers, we are, in the last month that we get to select, so we get the list of everybody that's been, nominated throughout the year, and some people that you might have wanted might have already been selected by another teacher. Fingers crossed. I'm going through the list. That one's not selected. Boom, nailed it. That's who I wanted. Now, Devlin's not only one of my students. He's also a coworker. Devlin is actually employed by Lawrence Township Public Schools and works throughout the day. When he's not in classes, he's an employee also. So not just a student, he's a coworker. Devlin is possibly one of the strongest kids in this entire school. He enters powerlifting competitions outside of school time. He is a maniac in the weight room. If anybody wants to test him, he'd be happy to arm wrestle you. He's asked many times. I have never accepted. I will not put myself in front of that, in front of other students, because I know I don't have a chance. I do not have a chance. He comes every day. We are Eagles and Phillies fans. We often make fun of the 76ers, but every single day he comes in with different things that are making fun of the Cowboys, which we mutually, hate's a strong word, but do not like. Every single day, I know I'm going to get a smile. I know I'm going to get some kind of insult towards a team that we mutually do not like, and I know I'm going to get his best effort. So it was a very easy choice, and with big congratulations, Devin Maloney. I told you.
Our next award was selected by Mr. Ritchie for Alicia Rosario. We are going to have Ms. Sezik come up and present the award to her since Mr. Ritchie is out today.
Hi everyone, I am Mrs. Sezik. I am one of the counselors here at the high school. If you know Mr. Ritchie, you know that we look nothing alike because he's bald and an ice hockey player. But I had the honor of him choosing me to read this. I'm gonna try to make it through, I'm not sure. Okay. I've known Alicia since her freshman year, so I've known her a very long time. Feels like it anyway. Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to all the students who are being recognized this morning. It is my absolute pleasure to recognize and celebrate my Student of the Month for May, Alicia Rosario. Alicia's journey through high school has been anything but easy. She's experienced her fair share of ups and downs, challenges that could have discouraged or derailed someone else. But Alicia is not just anyone. She's resilient, she's determined, and she's a living reminder that how you finish is more important than how you start. This year, Alicia has shown exceptional growth in my class, not just academically, but personally and as a leader within our school community. Her grades have steadily improved, thank goodness, every single marking period, a clear reflection of her hard work, commitment, and the belief that progress is always possible with effort and focus. Alicia's excellence doesn't stop at the grade book. She has become a true role model in our classrooms. During our check-in circles, she doesn't just participate, she leads. She sets the tone with honesty, empathy, and vulnerability, helping create a space where others feel safe to share and grow. Her leadership isn't loud or flashy. It's thoughtful, consistent, and inspiring. Of course, a big part of who Alicia is, what am I thinking? Of who Alicia is, comes from her, that's why, from the incredible foundation she's been given at home. She comes from great parents who have supported her, stood by her, encouraged her through every high and low. Their guidance and belief in her potential have helped shape the strong, compassionate, and driven young woman we see today. It's clear that the values Alicia lives by are rooted in the love and support of a family that has always had her back. Alicia is proof that success is not about having a perfect path. It's about perseverance. It's about rising after setbacks, showing up when it's hard, and choosing growth even when the odds are in your favor. Alicia, we are proud of you, not just for what you've accomplished, but for who you are. You've shown us all that character, effort, and heart define the true meaning of a student and of a person. Congratulations, you've earned this. Leave it. Don't get me crying, Benny.
I'm now going to welcome up Mr. Salati with his selection for Student of the Month, Zain Abbas.
Ready? All right.
So I've known Zane for a whopping 5 months, because I just started at Lawrence High School in December. But I just wanted to share a quick story about Zane that I think is a testament to his character as a person. I started here in December, and on my first day, Zane offered to give me a tour of Lawrence High School. So my first impression of Zane was just as a good person and just a helper to everyone, staff and his peers as well. I have him for my Modern World Civilization class and also work-based learning as well. He's always offering to help others, help staff, always volunteers to participate in work-based learning if another student is absent. He's also been a great ambassador for our program at the Brookwood Cafe, which we just started working at a month ago. Zane has essentially become a leader in our Quest program to his peers and staff alike. He's really shown tremendous growth throughout just the short period of time that I've known him. Congratulations, Zane.
Our next nomination came from Mr. Rowe for Joshua Liu. Unfortunately, Mr. Rowe could not be here today, but he did leave something for me to read. Joshua Liu is Mr. Rowe's History Department Student of the Month. Mr. Rowe always chooses the student with the highest grade in Advanced Placement United States History, also known as APUSH. Junior class, and this year it is Josh. Mr. Liu has performed at the highest level all year since he first walked into class by acing his summer assignment and then continuing to earn the very best grades on his multiple choice tests and document-based essay questions. In fact, Josh's DBQs were often used as examples for other students to aspire to as they try to improve their DBQ writing. I am sure Mr. Liu scored a perfect 5 on the APUSH test he took in early May, and I look forward to writing his college recommendation this year. What is also special about Josh, beyond his tremendous academic achievements, is the fact that he is just a really nice kid. Mr. Liu was always the last student to leave class every day, and he always made it a point to say a heartfelt goodbye and thank you for being his teacher. Well, today I want to thank Joshua Liu for being my student, because it is fine young people like him that make me want to never leave this wonderful profession that I love so much, even after 36 years. So thank you, Josh. Thank you. The next staff member I'm going to invite up would be Mr. Shapiga with Quinn Laughlin.
First, congratulations to all the students of the month. I am happy to present Quinn. I am her biology teacher, and at this point of the year, if anybody's a teacher in the room, obviously, you know, as a parent, you get to the point where you're just hoping that kids can just push through the remainder of the May, June. I don't have to worry about that with Quinn. From the beginning of the year, Quinn was one of the top performers in the class. You know, she's a role model. A lot of students definitely look up to her in the class because they know that she performs exceptionally well. She manages to do group work, lab work, everything you want in a student, Quinn is achieving in my biology class. You know, also when I'm up there kind of giving notes or lecturing, and can somebody please answer the question? You know, I kind of give a look over to Quinn, and Quinn's like, okay, I'll answer it. You know, so she does help me out in that regards, and I know a lot of students look to her for, you know, kind of just, is this the correct answer? You know, as all the other teachers said, student of the month can be a student of the year, and I definitely think that way about Quinn. I did recommend her for honors chemistry because I think that she's capable of that workload, and hopefully when she's a junior she decides to take my anatomy class, because I definitely want as many students like Quinn in that class in the future. So she also does lacrosse. I know it was a busy, probably marking period 4 for her, but she achieved a lot and scored pretty well. So congratulations, Quinn, and congratulations, everybody.
I'm now going to invite up Mr. Donley with Xander Washinsky.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mr. Donnelly. I'm a brand new school counselor this year. So I think, you know, for a student like Xander, who's a senior, you know, has their progress already going through, I might not be the person that, you know, a senior student might need the connection for. And I don't think Xander did either. But just because of, I think one of the best things about who Xander is his infectious personality. It didn't matter what question Xander had, or if he just wanted to pop down and say hello, it always created a conversation. And I had the ability to not only learn about Xander, but really appreciate who Xander is as a person. Xander's someone that looks out for his friends. He's someone that looks out for his family. And whatever room that he steps into, he lights it up. And to be honest with you, right, the counseling office, you know, sometimes we have our busy moments. But a student like Xander makes me remember and makes me want to be a better counselor, to continue building those relationships and take the extra time to have those conversations. Because Xander could have had some pretty short meetings and quick answers and everything filled out, but Xander always made it upon himself to continue the conversation, talk about what's going on, ask me about how I'm doing with everything, you know, how I'm adjusting to the new school. And I don't think there's any better person that I could have nominated for this, and is a student that, even though this is my first year here and, you know, hopefully have a long way to go, that Xander will be a student that I remember until the day that I retire. So congratulations, Xander.
I would now like to invite up Ms. Steer with her nomination, Jillian Shalahida.
I have my notes. All right, as a teacher, how do you know if a lesson's going well? you look over at Jill's face. That's how it goes in our Modern World Civ class, first period. If Jill's excited about something, I know that this is a killer lesson and things are going well. But if Jill's giving me or she looks a little sleepy, I know that some things might need to be adjusted. So that is why I want to recognize Jill for Student of the Month. She is a natural leader in our class and has been a shining star throughout the year. You are the kind of student that every teacher wishes to have in class. And I've heard Student of the Year thrown around, and you are definitely Student of the Year for me. You are a quiet leader. You are consistently hardworking. More importantly, you're kind. You're a positive person in the class, and we really appreciate you for everything that you bring to the table. And I think that you are just somebody who deserves to be recognized for all of the hard work that you put in. It is not easy adjusting to high school, balancing honors classes, being a student athlete, all of the things that come with going to a new school, and you are keeping up with those demands and handling every challenge with grace, with determination, and an open mind, and a growth mindset, which is really important. So I want to recognize Jill because she is a reliable and supportive classmate as well, whether it's helping others, always participating in class discussions, including the kid who's a little hesitant or quiet in group work and our group activities. You are a leader. She doesn't take herself too seriously in class. She's willing to commit to the bit with me and get on the floor and demonstrate trench warfare for the class or help assassinate the Archduke of Austria-Hungary. But with our difficult tasks, like our DBQ essays, Jillian has brought enthusiasm, perseverance, and an open mind. Your DBQ this spring is an example of your hard work, not only your writing skills, but your willingness to grow and take feedback and tackle an obstacle like that, a challenge. So I am really happy that I was able to recommend you for American Civ 1 Honors next year, and I can't wait to see where the rest of high school takes you. So congratulations.
I'm now going to invite up Ms. Komanechka with Scarlett Mesa.
Good morning, everyone. I'm thrilled to share a few words about Scarlett, my Student of the Month for the month of May. I had the pleasure of being Scarlett's counselor for just over a year, and in that time I have witnessed remarkable growth. At the start of her senior year, she was understandably nervous about college applications. We spent time together finalizing her applications, and I vividly remember the moment she pressed the submit button and we celebrated with cheers and pom-poms alongside Ms. Davis in my office. Scarlett truly exemplifies how much a student can change during high school. She's learned a lot about herself and has shown remarkable maturity. As she prepares to graduate in June and head over to Rowan University this fall, I have no doubt that she's ready for this next chapter of her life. Congratulations, Scarlett. We're so proud of you. And just to mention, she came into my office saying she got nominated, and it was so hard to keep it a secret.
We now have an athletics nomination from Mr. Cruz with Alexander Nikolai.
Good morning, everyone. Congrats to all of the students. Congrats to all the families. My name is Mr. Cruz. I'm an English teacher here and head coach of the boys track and field team. It's my pleasure today to recognize a truly outstanding athlete, our Athlete of the Month for track and field, Alex Nikoloff. Alex has consistently demonstrated what it means to be committed, focused, and resilient both on and off the track. As a hurdler, Alex has faced more than just physical barriers. Every race is a test of precision, timing, and mental toughness. And time again, he has risen to that challenge. For the second year in a row, he's earned a spot at the Sectionals Championships, an incredible accomplishment that speaks to his dedication and relentless work ethic. Tomorrow, he will be competing at his first state's championship meet, so we wish him the best of luck. Whether it's early morning practices, pushing through tough meets, or supporting his teammates from the sidelines, Alex leads by example. He embodies what it means to never back down from a challenge and to always strive for excellence. We're proud of everything you've accomplished, and we can't wait to see what you'll do next in your next 2 years. Please join me in congratulating our Athlete of the Month, Alex Nikoloff.
For our sophomore academy, I'm going to invite up Miss Bruner with Slavina Dushitska.
Hello, I am Melissa Bruner, and I am the Sophomore Academy Leader, and I'm actually in a different position than everybody else. So when I select someone, I email the 10th grade teachers and I ask for suggestions. So Slavia is actually chosen by multiple teachers, not just one. Over and over again, her name was suggested, and the reasons and the words were over and over the same. Strong work ethic, kind, empathetic, excels in every area, outstanding, overall good human being. This is what her teachers as a collective had to say about her. Miss Palumbo actually wrote something special I'm going to read, okay? Slavia is a rock star in everything she does. She works hard in both academics and athletics. In soccer, she was our unsung hero. She always did the little things that help us win important games. She's reliable and determined and plays with such heart every single game. I was lucky to teach her in class as well, and Slavia is a diligent and dedicated student who is a joy to have in class. Mr. Williams, from the academic perspective, had sent me something to read. Slavia is an excellent student, hardworking, patiently works with her peers and leads by example, great communicator, is fully aware of her strengths and weaknesses and is willing to work to get better each day, always expects the best from herself and looks for feedback on how she can improve. So again, those words align with what all of her teachers had to say and made me very sad that I did not get to have Slavia in class yet, so hopefully next year. But Slavia, congratulations on behalf of the Sophomore Academy. This is yours.
I would now like to invite up Miss Kramer with Iman Tosi. Tosi. Iman Tosi.
Good morning, students, families, and staff. It is my absolute pleasure to recognize Iman Toussaint as my Student of the Month. You might know Iman as an introvert. She has the classic traits of all intelligent introverts. She is a deep thinker with a reflective mind. She is quiet, but her writing is bold and loud. Like other introverts I know, she is highly observant and detail-oriented, and she has strong listening skills. Iman also possesses another classic introvert quality. She has a strong sense of integrity. This year in AP seminar, Iman has demonstrated exceptional progress. When I reflect on which students grew the most this year, I am beyond proud of her. She came into the class with strong analytical and writing skills, but was nervous about the public speaking portion. We worked together, and Iman recently shared an 8-minute presentation on the legal, ethical, and regulatory considerations of AI and drug discovery to a small group of adults and finished with a 2-minute oral defense of her work. Iman's drive didn't stop there. She is enrolled in AP research next year as a junior a significant commitment that reflects her ambition to earn the prestigious AP Capstone diploma. This requires not only academic skill, but also independence, resilience, and a strong desire to make a meaningful contribution to scholarly conversations. Iman brings all of that and more to our classroom every day. Her growth this year speaks volumes about her work ethic, character, and potential. I have no doubt that she will be successful in whatever direction she chooses in life. I want to finish by adding that I recently received an email from Iman thanking me for being one of her teachers during Teacher Appreciation Week. She wrote, "You always take the time to truly understand our thoughts and where we're coming from, and it means a lot." And I want you to know I did nominate her before that email. Iman, you have a lot to say and we want to hear it. Never forget that you're braver than you think and you conquered a class with a lot of public speaking, and that's something to be proud of. Congratulations, you've earned this recognition.
I would now like to welcome up Ms. Davis with her nominee, Samara Hicks-Thorpe.
You knew it was me. Good morning, everyone. It is with immense pleasure and pride that I stand before you today to recognize a truly exceptional student, Samara, as my choice for Student of the Month. As Samara approaches her graduation in June, her journey through these past few years has been nothing short of inspiring and a testament to her incredible maturity, growth, and resiliency. Samara has faced her share of difficult times, yet through every challenge and every stressor, she has emerged stronger, transforming into a strong, independent young woman. I've watched in awe as she's navigated difficult situations with remarkable grace, always making positive changes in her life. Her heightened self-awareness has truly set her apart, allowing her to not only understand herself better, but also to steer her path with intention and purpose. Samara's dedication and work ethic are truly commendable. There were times when she juggled as many as 3 jobs, a feat that speaks volumes about her drive and determination. Speaking of determination, we recently celebrated a huge milestone with Samara. She passed her cosmetology licensing exam. This is a remarkable achievement that showcases her talent and commitment to her chosen field. Samara's ambition continues to soar as she plans to attend college, all with the ultimate goal of owning her own hair salon. This dream is a perfect reflection of her entrepreneurial spirit and her passion. Samara, you're a shining example of what it means to persevere, to grow, and to thrive. Your journey reminds us all that with hard work and a positive mindset, anything is possible. So congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. We're very proud of you and excited to see all the amazing things you will accomplish.
Let's celebrate these students once again on their accomplishment on being named Student of the Month for May. These students are recognized for doing great things outside of the classroom through student activities, mentoring, playing sports, and exemplifying good character. I would like to have all of my Student of the Month nominees take a moment and acknowledge their families, because we would not be here today without their support and guidance. Your role in their achievements is invaluable. Let's give a hand to our families who supported us through. We would now like to recognize our students who earned the seal of biliteracy this year. Today, we gather to honor a remarkable group of students who have achieved an exceptional milestone, the mastery of 2 or more languages. These students have demonstrated not only academic excellence, but also cultural understanding, communication skills, and perseverance. An increasingly connected world, their ability to bridge languages and cultures is a powerful and inspiring achievement. The Biliteracy Award is more than just a recognition. It's a celebration of identity, heritage, and the future. It reflects our belief that language is not only a tool for communication, but a gateway to the opportunity and understanding across communities and nations. Let us celebrate their hard work, their families who have supported them, and the educators who have guided them along the way. We are first going to start with our students who earned the Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. I am going to invite Senora Katz up here to call the students up.
Hola, muy buenos días. ¿Está bien si hablo en español para todos? For those of you that don't understand, it's a joke. I'm not going to do this whole thing in Spanish, but I do want to share that the majority of the students that have earned the Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish have been students of mine 1, 2, or maybe even 3 years over the last 4 years, and I'm very, very proud of all of them. So I'm going to call them by name. Dr. Stein, are they coming up one at a time? Okay, perfect.
Oh, they'll all come up together. We'll give them the certificate as they come up.
Okay. All right, so our first honoree is Alexa Frias. Next we have Amberly Guzman, Nadiesta Hernandez, Arlene Herrera Silva, Sharon Nara Lim, Ariana Lopez, Julie Lopez, Matthew Martinez, Emiliano Miranda, Nicole Montan Taveras, Brianna Perez, Prasha Prajapati, Olivia Rodriguez y Justiniani Trigueros. Felicidades a todos.
Ms. Katz, why don't you get in them? Dr. Pankos, why don't you come up here with them too? Come on. No? Okay.
I'll get in.
There you go.
Right in the middle.
There we go.
Thank you. We are now going to move to the Seal of Biliteracy for French. I would like to invite up Annabelle Jean-Baptiste. Our next Seal of Biliteracy is going to be Hindi with Arnima Swaroop. The next language we'll be celebrating with the seal of biliteracy is for Latin. And we have Maximus Fogdo and Tala Howe. Our last seal of biliteracy that we will be celebrating is Polish, and we have 3 recipients: Jacob Kula, Cornelia Splastetter, and Zuzana Trasko.
Since there's 4 of us, maybe you want us to go in front? Is there enough room? We'll go in front.
I would like to give one last congratulations to our students for our May Students of the Month and our students who earned the seal of biliteracy. Let's give them one more round of applause. And I would like to thank everyone for attending our ceremony today. My students, you are going to leave your items at your seat and your certificates. You're going to go meet Benny down to take individual and group photos. And we also have assorted refreshments for everyone, bagels and coffee. So my students, you can leave your stuff and go meet Benny for photos. Parents, please feel free to go over and get photos as well. And thank you for attending the ceremony today. Have a great day.